outdoors or over a dining room? Have you always wanted a chandelier in that walk-in closet? Now you can have it for $29.45 and then 4-pay flex pay as part of our President's Day weekend. Chad, Alan, you've got some splaining to do. I saw you earlier and I thought, now why don't I get my Chad? Because I love this chandelier. Now, what's the deal? Because this was gone for a long time. It sells out like hotcakes every time we have it. You could use this indoors or outdoors, but people love it, especially for this price, don't they?
They really do. Hi, Shannon. Thank you for having me in your home, and everybody welcome to my home as well. So this is the Shimmering Chandelier that we've seen for a couple of years now, because I know a lot of you have even written reviews. I need another one. Right here it is. I was a little curious why we were getting a couple one-star reviews. People were just mad because they only purchased one. That was really it. They said, I love it, but you're sold out. I'm mad now. So this is the Shimmering Chandelier. It is a 2-tier dangling crystal chandelier because there's crystals at the bottom, there's blue turquoise shells, and then every one of the reflective squares, it's not a glass, it's almost a reflective metal that these are made out of, okay? Which means every time the sunlight hits it, it just dances. And then on the very center, and you'll see it in this shot here, coming up, we'll do a night shot and we'll show you how the LED bulbs on the inside of the chandelier actually reflect off those squares even at night. So in the daytime, it's the sun. At nighttime, it's the color changing bulbs on the inside, which gives you and your entire family 24 hours of fun, shimmering chandelier. And Shannon, let me tell you something. One of the big call outs on this item is that it is completely good for outdoors. It's got a rubberized button, which means indoor or outdoors. We even include the 3 AAA batteries, and it's fully assembled. It comes in a box just like this. There is nothing you have to do except insert the AAA batteries, turn it on one time, never again, because after the first time you turn it on, it comes on at the same time every day, stays on for 6 hours, and goes off for 18. So when we said the only mistake you can make is picking up one, Shannon, we meant it, didn't we?
You did. Okay, here's the thing now. We've got it, and B, we have enough where I'm like with Chad, I would encourage you to do more than one, because no kidding, when you get this at home, you're gonna say, I want these in pairs, or I should have done it, and I should have done more than one. The thing is, no wiring, no crazy bulbs, no special installation. No kidding, when I should have taken pictures of the chandeliers that I have in my house, because Chad, I have 4 of them, like regular chandeliers. Yeah, that probably says more about me than people need to know. But trust me, any one of the chandeliers that I have in my house, they were not $29.45. And I put them in my townhome, well, almost 20 years ago when I moved in and when I built it. And they don't even make those bulbs anymore. So now it's so funny. Now I'm actually terrified. I only turn them on like if I'm for like special occasions, because I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do when these doggone bulbs burn out. Plus, it's in such a precarious position, I can't change them myself anyway, just because, I'm not getting on a ladder and, fussing with all that glass and everything else. So this is perfection. I think of my niece, Lexi, she watches this show, and she has like the dream bedroom for a little girl. I mean, she's got the canopy, she's got like the unicorn, colors, and I don't care if it's in that little girl's room or the powder bath, or I would do 3 of these over a dining room table, or on either end of a banquette, or on either side of a buffet. Chad, that's the thing, because they are lightweight, they don't require special care, special installation. Doggone it though, you get a lot of bang for your buck, don't you?
You do, and I'll alleviate all those concerns right now. You don't need to find a stud in your home. I mean, I have a chandelier. I mean, I have a 40-inch chandelier in my living room. I mean, those are the kind of chandeliers that you can't take with you to the campground or the cottage. You can't hang them above a bathtub or a vanity. They're too big. You need an electrician to come install it. You need to be into the stud of your home. Not with this. This is the right size to go anywhere you want it to go. It could be above your bathtub. It could be above where you put your makeup on for the day. It could be above a child's bedroom, above a bed in a child's bedroom. And my mom, my parents, they go camping. They have a little RV. And when they go and they put that little canopy out, they hang it from either end of the canopy. And the campers that come over to them, the other camper people, I should say, they say, where did you get that? Because it's just unique enough. It's exclusively sold here at HSN. This is not an item you can find out in the marketplace. And with the color changing LED globes on the inside, that's what the 3 AAA batteries are in the top that are powering. So if those batteries ever go out and you actually don't want to replace them, that's fine. Because in the daylight, if that's all you're going to use it for is the daytime, the sun hits every square. There's 52 of these little strings of squares and turquoise shells and crystals at the bottom. There's 52 of them, right? So when the sun hits it at any angle, it just dances and it shimmers. That's why we call it a shimmering chandelier. For me, it's not daytime here, but I have a ring light. And so the way that ring light hits it, you can see how it just dances. And then at night, if you are somebody who likes it outside, there's those 2 LED globes on the inside that still allow the light to dance and bounce off. But Shannon, I know we're running out of time, but in the studio, you might be able to get a closer shot. There's a spring that runs around each one of the bars. There's 2 bars, 2 circular stainless steel bars, and there's a spring. That's what really separates this chandelier from others that are outdoor chandeliers, because it's never going to tangle. Oh, perfect. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. So because of the spring, each one of the 52 strands there, they're perfectly placed. They don't slide around the bar and become lopsided, right? Which also means when the wind is blowing, they stay where they're supposed to stay. And then right there, that rubberized button, once you turn it on the first time, you never, ever have to touch it again because it comes on at the same time every night. So Shannon, what that means for you and me and everybody at home is that if we turned it on at 6 o'clock at night, it would stay on from 6 p.m. to midnight, and then it would go off, and then the next day at 6 p.m. it would turn on, and the next day at 6 p.m. it would turn on. It's no maintenance, no hassle. All you need to do is hang it from a hook or a nail or something that's already affixed to your home. You do not need to drill. You don't need to put it onto a stud in your home into the frame so it can support it. It's very lightweight. You can see Shannon's holding it in the studio. But again, my 3rd time saying it, and I said it 3 times with Debbie D, if you only pick up one, that's going to be the only mistake you can make, because this is something that's going to catch everybody's eye.
It's true. In fact, you can see kind of the visual impact. I mean, one's on and one's off, but I mean, you can kind of see where Chad and I are going here. Thank you, Prince. It's hard with the split screen, but in perspective, and even if we can even show the trio, now certainly you're going to meet a decorator from the Bravo show Southern Charm next hour. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Prince. To kind of see where we're going with this. So can I do this? You guys know I love to play. Can I pick this up? So let me show you this. So this is beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but bada bing, bada boom, right?
Hello.
I mean, hello, bada bing.
There we are.
Okay, now listen. It doesn't tangle, but it can get tangled in your vase if you're trying to do things live and improvisationally on the set. But the chandelier itself does not get tangled. And you know, that's the other thing, Chad, is for a lot of us out there, when I talk about the chandelier that I have in my powder bath and the chandelier that I have in my master bath, that's a contraption. I mean, you have to be careful about the glass, you have to be careful about the crystals. This, no tangle, no mess, no fuss, no worries, great price, definitely get more than one. I mean, honest to goodness, this is a home run. Chad, thanks for getting it back on the air for us.
I was happy to do so. It's my pleasure to bring it to you every year. I just want everyone to be happy. And when you get it home, please write a review and let me know what you think. But thank you, Shannon, for having me tonight. I appreciate it.
I love ya. All right, make sure that you get more than one.